Hello. Hello, welcome back to Spooky Frostpunk. That's right. It's spooky because it's October. Not any other reason. Um, we're back. There's a little bit of a bug going on. I don't know if it's happening, but now that I've started streaming, of course, it's gone away. I don't know. My mouse kept moving on its own, but not like in a way like where it felt like it was somebody doing it, like, somebody doing that. I'm late because fucking so game update. I'm like, I'll update the game before I start streaming. Obviously, you don't want to have your game updating while you're streaming, and that the role you need to be streaming. That's fine. Everything was taken care of before I started, and then the game was like, "Excuse me, you need an Nvidia update," and I'm like, "Oh, sorry." So it was already a bit of a shit show in that matter. But it's a bit of a joke in that matter. But then for some reason, and now of course that I've got my recording on, it's just not doing it anymore. The mouse is kind of going like just slowly drifting down whenever I tap into the game. Don't know what it's about. Anyway, we're back, right? This New London is prospering. It's got 37,000 people. That's a lot of people for the apocalypse. I mean, granted, I think 50,000 is the required to restart your population. So, in theory, we're having a little bit of incest going on. It'll be fine. Incest makes the blood run hot. Helps with the, keeps the frostbite away. Anywho, just kind of said it can do that stuff. I really am interested in that. We are working towards the Cursed Valley, up here. So we need to find Winterholm. Which is probably somewhere like in here-ish. The, that's the last of that last whiteout, still going away. But we have a couple things to read, don't we? Because apparently I finished an area last time. Fishing spots, more food. A pair of broken down transports are flanked by unmarked graves. Neither damage nor death were the result of natural causes. Repaired transports could be useful to the future expeditions. Then again, their course could be useful too. Come back later because we fuck teams. We have two. Deserters End. A transport lies in pieces, frozen corpses scattered around, unburied. Our scouts find a journal amongst the carnage. After that bloodshed weeks back, he's only got matter. He speaks of splitting atoms, sending the air on fire, ending the frost. He's declaring this one-way journey, and hanging the men who argue, not waiting for the same. He was trying to develop nukes to warm up the environment. Wouldn't have worked, but an interesting concept. We can't just keep going. Slowly going further and further out into the frosts. We are desperately searching for okay, we're gonna pause now. I think the city is not doing amazingly. We're a little bit light on food. Once we have some of our teams back, we'll do more about that. But we have this guy here pulling up stuff. We could get another food district over here. Actually, can't actually do any laws right now. I think we could propose a rule. And, it's not exactly the worst. What are the Bureau of Propaganda? We should vote on it. And anything else we gotta vote for anyway. Fuck it, right? See what we end up with.
Hear ye.
Fine, we're
The
still
proposed
10% short.
law
It's
has
fine.
been rejected.
Is that, two of those get try to get more. It's fine. We do need the frost teams. Apparently, Soul fucking decided to go on vacation this week. My father's at work, hopefully. God, the man's a fucking mess. Anyhow. Why are we suddenly losing so many more spies? I mean, we could just build other districts. Materials and the other things to support it, so fuck it, let's do it. We are just slowly trying to scout. As we chase that... We chased it out of the city. We chased the edge of that whiteout. It was bad. It actually wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I thought that was going to be a lot worse. I mean, to be fair, it was pretty bad. We were burning oil like a motherfucker. We don't actually have any extra oil because we burn the rest of it. It's what we need. Which we need to do, or else we can't keep deep drilling. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Because I can't actually stockpile any, but I guess I could... just like send some over there. Yeah, they're about even. Wow, actually really close to even. Excellent. $15 weeks for that. It's almost done. Come on, baby. I do love how we have these, like, you know... So if you can see them, we have these, like... rail lines we built with, like, carts. That kind of just, like, skitter and scatter across the icy wastes. It's all very neat. I love this aesthetic. It's actually very interesting. Obviously, wouldn't want to live here. In case it had to be said, I would live here personally. But, come on. It tries to takes time to go from here to there. I wonder if building pathways would make it faster. Ruins of Winterholm. Oh, it's just in the Cursed Valley. Winterholm is a cursed history. Has a cursed history. A series of corrupt leaders pushed the city's generators beyond its limits. At last, the competent captain took charge. But by the time the generator had been permanently damaged and doomed to explode. The city's people had no choice but to gather all they could to a nearby dreadnought and take their chances to the Frostlands. Rumor has it the ruins still hold valuable resources, but our scouts avoid this site, fearing toxic gas leaks, fissures in the ground, and ghosts that wail throughout the night. Dreadnought Husk, Curse of Winterholm. An ancient empty dreadnought hull towers over the flat snow. Our scouts met some people living in the shelters on the leeward sides who claimed the mighty machine was stripped clean long before they arrived. People have asked us to take them to London, if only so they can be further away from the ruins of Winterholm. Everyone who goes there comes back with a cough, while that only worsens. One of the camp's leaders said, "Stay away." So there we go. Let us see. I kind of want that. We can speed up some of this. Be right into the 2 cores would be nice. But, cores would be nice, but I also kind of like the idea of getting faster, faster exploration to get this all done faster. Get them moving on, just bringing in more resources to the city. And we still have a couple. We have, like, 2 over here. 3 up here, 4 up here. That's the only ones we know about. They might, I'd doubt we're to get too much more map coverage.
Stewart.
Evolver's been protesting. Stewart, the Evolvers have decided to protest your rule. The city is changing, and for the worse, we present a list of demands. No. Mm, research. Just a research. We don't have to actually fucking do it. May and E. Kristen, 8 deportee, playing in the snow. Oh boy, this will be my biggest snowman yet. I have a chance to use those nose that the guard whittled for me. Daddy will see it when he comes and the rest of the chain gang back to camp. Then he promised to help me gather caribou dung for fuel. We're gonna have roasted rations tonight. I can't wait, it's gonna be so great. Poor fucking kids. Let's get that 3 research out of the way. We're not gonna put it in place, we're just gonna research it. It's not like we're gonna use it anyway. It's just to keep them. Actually, I don't know why they're even revolting. They don't have any fervor. I mean, I know why they're revolting. They fucking hate us, but, you know. We usually don't even the population right now. We might take them in and just send them to winter home. Live there. Just send them back to the cursed city that they fucking never want to go near. I mean, obviously it would specifically be them, but, you know. I wonder if there's a thing. Like, so we probably should get some of these. To be fair, though, we don't really need a lot of them, and we're so fucking heavy. But I wonder if the geothermal... Look, the mouse is doing the thing. It's that. I'm not. My hands are off the mouse, and you can't see me because I don't have any hands. But it's moving, so I don't know why it's doing that. I bet you that the gas is just like it's sulfur. It's sulfuric gas from geothermal power.
Let's do it.
Faith keepers begin rallying. I would love more heat stacks. Have rallies and protests at the same time. I also kind of would love. I should have actually picked the other one. I think the other baptisms were more things. More things. I really wish it would stop doing that. It bothers me because I know it's moving. Lord, where the hell is that? I actually have no clue where that is. Oh. Place where the Fridgesoft Nastin was last seen just before a great storm hit. Captain later ordered the wall strengthened and the larder extended. Station excuse the space, rest and resupply. Nice. Possible settlement. Outpost 11 contains a military warehouse from before the frost. Over many years, settlement here salvaged its continents from materials and cores. At one point, thereby declaring independence from New London. Now the warehouse is empty. We can use it as storage facility or salvage the remains seldom. Actually, we don't really need that. So. Just like on the ridge. I think kind of neat that maybe like the wind comes in from the north there. Just launch that expedition. To be fair, we need the thing, the materials, but whatever. We can always just have it there in case we have it back up. No, my face is doing as much today. I mean, the face, my face never really works, so my face is constantly broken. Are those the skylines? Look at that. Those supposed to be the harvesters. Nice. So they're going out to collect food. It's neat. Love that. I wonder if we should just build more housing now. Actually, our city is it's pretty fucking stable. We're gonna have a bit of an issue with more coal coming
Neighbors
soon.
kindly ask rally attendees to keep all of...
Let's see. 20 advanced coal mines. We don't need advanced pump jacks. We could get them. Let's get this out of the way. And we're gonna need it anyway. We have the money. Put it forth. Right, we have to choose. Scouts report the valley is filled with toxic gas. Toxic miasma seeping from chasms in the ground, seemingly made by a huge explosion. In an effort to make the site more hospitable, we could force in an avalanche down the valley, covering some of the fissures. We would bury the technology roots of the city forever. We want to access the foundation of the destroyed generator and salvage the cores within. We have to demolish the last of the ruins and crack the ground open even more. And to call us right, we have to choose. I mean, we already know what we're doing. Love this, that there's just, you know, these big lines, like, you know. Dude, I did your shit. Negotiate. Oh no! Your vote! It didn't go through!
The delegates have spoken. The law is tabled.
They better not fucking cry about that. We did what you wanted. It's not our fault that it didn't go through. Not that you can prove it. But you don't need to bother expanding that. It's fine as it is. We'd expand it just to get the extra, like, population, not population, the, workforce reduction, but there's no point. We don't need the workforce reduction. Part of me wants to build one here so we can change, just in case. I don't know if they can jump. No, wait, we do know we can jump sides, because one was over here, and one was over here. I'm fine with the Bible with slot houses. I like that we're using farts. We're using, you know, we're using our turds to, you know, grow our food. I know this is a bit of annoying, but whatever. Wish I could, like, deconstruct one of these. Few bases, a little bit of more materials, but it reduces their heat needs, so we technically could. I mean, it's their fault for not demanding that we also inherit it, truly. I mean, ultimately, they should have demanded that we did both. John Barry, 29, welder, angry at the steward giving into the evolvers. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Thought the steward had been more of a spine, really. What a brat he misbehaves. Give him a good thrashing. That's some treat. But somehow when these filthy evolvers kick and scream, they get their way, and we can throw our fits too. Buddy, everything you wanted, like, I just did it to make them shut up. They were not even doing it. We just researched it. This is what we could do. And then we said no. But I gave in to them fully. I understand why you're complaining. The lovers. A pair of automatons lie broken in the snow. Their tracks show they lost their navigation bearings and follow each other in a circle until they broke down. Scouts made a story sounding almost romantic. Can either take the cores or repair the automatons to work in New London. The workforce, I'd rather just have the cores. It's very nice, very romantic, but also like it. Judging from their remains, dozens of vehicles are manned and loaded here. Scouts found some maps half-buried in a half-buried crate, each marked with the possible locations of other generator cities. One was annotated with thick letters, "Grow it knows." They left with such enthusiasm that many tools and scraps pieces were left behind, to be buried in snow and time. It's kind of like wires of just like heat or electricity going across everywhere. It's the people moving back and forth. You can see it a lot in the city, right? That's all the other little heat generators sitting on their chests. Now, you've done a very good job, I'd say. I'd say I'm doing a bang-up job. Just the idea. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing perfect. Honestly, I'm the best leader we've ever had. Truly. Anybody who would say otherwise is just insane. I don't always use this course for them. We have so many of them. Well, not so many. It's only, I mean, only 8. To be fair, those only cost 1. Until it's pausing on. Nothing. Several scouts went missing from this area over the years. Finally, we traced their tracks to this walled camp. We can see cages and guarded huts. It seems to be some kind of slaving camp. We sent guards we could deal with the slavers and rescue some of the prisoners. Our scouts would certainly feel safer knowing they can explore without having to watch their backs. Buried village. Under the snow lies a settlement from old times. People long gone and its structures damaged and decayed beyond the frost. By the frost. An outpost here can increase our supply by 200 until it's 200,000. Okay. No, that would be good to just set more to the thing. Breakdown point. From the size of the abandoned workshop, wooden scaffolding, and support structures, our scouts believe a dreadnought was serviced here for several months. Around the workshop, they found the remains of training equipment, targets, bows, rifles, and compasses, all used and repaired, and used again, to the point of shattering. A small graveyard stood to the side, near a crude sculpture of a man covered in eels. What? Its plinth reads, "Those who stay are lost, but those who move on will be found by the eels." Let's do that. We'll do it after. I mean, we have the population to do it. We probably have the resources. I mean, minus the fucking goods, because goods is always a issue. Okay, one of these. And then I'll be happy about it, but rather than the furthest one. Okay. No deposit. Here we go. Send colonists. Winter home. Steward, a radical group of faith keepers has come forward with a proposition, just ensuring the leading members of the Evolvers end up including the colonist group that was set out for Winterhome. Evolvers have been the source of discord in New London, one member of the faith keeper says. Make sure those fervent among them join the main group. That sounds like a fucking god-awful idea. Look, conceptually, I understand. I do. I genuinely get it. But if I do that, and then they overthrow the city because you've put them, you know, like, oh yes, we've got like 50 guys who hate everybody and like 10 guys who don't. Oh, those 50 guys overthrew the fucking government there and now they're burning down the city? Oh, who could have seen this coming? Make sure the fervor among them join the main group of the Winterhome colonists. With them gone, New London will be free from protests. There will be an evil grouping because you are a fucking moron. These ones don't need it. And I want Skyways just because it seems like in case anything else further out that needs Skyways, it's better to have the continuous path. Just a stupid idea. Let's just send all the malcontents to one place where we can't monitor them. What could possibly go wrong?
Don't shield your from the dangerous aspects of your job. This is how they learn.
Like, I conceptually, I get it. I do, and it would make an interesting story. At the same rate that is, we're trying to win here. We're trying to bring our city through it. And having this idiot come to me and go, yes. No, I have all problems absent for 50 weeks in the city. I can't read the full sheet because it refuses to show it to me. At least 15,000 population. At least 15,000, yeah. That is an accurate count. I wonder if we, like, that means to be fair, putting more people at the old dreadnought since we could probably do it. Though it wouldn't be impossible to do. I don't know. Well, I'm not entirely against, like, just putting people somewhere. I mean, we had to put them somewhere. That's what happened in New London, right? That place is done, essentially. That's 57. We should be good for a little bit. We literally have 5 of these things. What is it? Tell us we don't have enough heat stamps. Pick that up. Central engine calculating process on the fly to optimize fuel usage. That section. Problem is, right, the advanced sawmills can only... I don't understand. I don't understand mainly because, like... I don't understand only because, like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Because, like, why would I ever... What was I even talking about? What specifically did I even look at? I don't remember what I was specifically looking at. I'm genuinely fucking lost. I'm stupid. Um, oh, we could switch to merit-based housing? No. No, we're not doing that. That first got down probably because of the lack of vote. Family guard community relationships, procreation. We might be able to focus on some of those things. Just to piss off the evolvers even more. You think it wouldn't take 8 weeks considering they're moving along the thing? It feels like they're just walking underneath it. Which, like, why? Why would you do that? A wall, sorry, I was just trying to figure out if it's paused or not. A wall of whiskey barrels protects the entrance to this cave. Inside, shackled servants sell anything from stolen jackets to sun drugs. Towards the back of the market is where servants themselves are bought and sold. Our scouts were handed a message. To whoever rules New London, I rescued each of my servants from certain death and plague, written biles of the shipwreck camp. Send us materials to make weapons, and we can expand the shipwreck itself, the barrel. We would need 10 processing teams anyway. Also, we can't do that. Shipwreck camp. Settlement population approximately 5,000 people. Broken chains hang from the gunwale of a wrecked prison hulk, founded by escaping convicts who swore all residents would be equal. Rival gangs formed over time and now compete for power. Our scouts say the settlement is in chaos, with different laws and practices behind each bulkhead. Till a clear authority reigns, there is nothing we can do with the wreck. So we need... Fine. I think it's actually just always paused in that menu. I like how they don't go through that their own unique road. they couldn't share a road. No, that would be too material. Oh Jesus Christ! What happened to all of our shit? Just turn one of these on. Maybe we ran out of a material thing? I don't know. Maybe the material stockpile over here kind of died. Yeah, makes sense. Shame we haven't found some kind of way to... Mechanized sawmill is... It's silly, right? So, mechanized sawmill here is useless. Completely useless, because we can't access the deposit anymore due to the...
A cold spell will soon hit us. Prepare accordingly.
So we're still up on heat. But, like... I don't understand... That's what I was talking about. I don't understand why you would research, like, some of these ones. What's... I should research the foundries. But like, I can't use if I had built the advanced one. A, it would take up the core, which I'm not even 100% sure I'd get back if I deconstructed it. But B, it would just fucking suck. No, yes, but no. I want to research the oil ones and just get more oil exploitation in the Dreadnought. Since more people over me, babe. Okay. Let's see what we got here before we send it back. Route Expedition. Some survivors of an expedition have been taking refuge in an old coal mine, but they refuse to return to London without their commander. He's our only hope. Come back and bring us the secret to the first spring with him. We can find out what happened to the rest of the expedition. Perhaps you can convince them to come home. Well, come on home, then. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I will build 2 more fuel stockpiles. My hair on my head. Everything in between. I think you mean when I'm at work. Of course. It's too bad. Like 9 o'clock when I get home. No, it's great idea. Just don't let him feed me for the 2 hours that he normally does and have him freak out of the house by himself. We're gonna tear stuff up. They're leaving him in the room where he might knock over my Pikachu Lego. Oh! I swear to God, I fucking hate these people. Stay tuned. They do. I want to make sure that we don't let that stuff go to waste. Build 2 of these. Don't know why it's not letting me build them there. Nothing wants to be... Wanted. If these, we can... Ice sailors. On first contact with these people, were very reluctant to talk to our scouts. When we shared rations and alcohol to warm them up, they opened up. They are master forgers with ingenious sail-powered sledges. Sledges. Yeah, sledges? Sled? I don't know why it's not sleds they use to move around the frostland fast. However, they seem to be obsessed with certain medicinal mosses and cave mushrooms that can be found in the area, just to the point of neglecting finding regular food. We can help them find the caves, discourage them, to make them go home to their families. Site supplying more food. Here. Ice sailors' families. Their families are inhabited by only women and children clad in furs. It seems their main occupation is construction and repair of distinctive sledges with sails for foraging men. Our husbands barely come home, one grandmother explained, and when they do, they're out of their minds. We could bring the women and children in London, and they refuse to leave, their eyes with the sails on the horizon. And the population. Miracle Valley. So I think that's the edge of the map over here. Cores. Band research station. It battles the wind or scouts found a sealed case of letters from a lab in Fort Space. Station's purpose remains unclear. Found a notice addressed to Rowett himself. We won't need the others after all. We can do it ourselves. Scientific equipment is gone, but we could disassemble the structure itself. Okay. So he went from Winterholm down here, I think. Ended up dying out there. Chasing the holy atom itself. There's some stuff over here still. Pretty times we need to go for that. And then come over here as well, the coast. Coast under that mountains. I think that's all the exploration we need to do. So we'll figure out what we'll do from there. We'll still probably end up losing a little bit here and there. I mean, we could build another, son of a bitch. God, so much hair. Anyway. Why does it say there's first materials there?
Machines are irreplaceable. You are not. Place their needs before your own.
Village price 20. Just dispose of that. This one? Fate of Winterhome, pivotal choice. The Winterhome expedition has arrived in the cursed city. The cores under the ruins could be used for further upgrade New London's generator, bringing about levels of warmth we never dreamt of. To reach the cores, we would have to demolish the ruins, split the earth open to access those that are buried and extract them quickly before the toxin renders Winterhome forever uninhabitable. Alternatively, we could seal the toxic fissures, forever burying most of the cores. We could bring an avalanche down to batten down the cracks, then work fast and manually close what remains. But afterwards, we could build a new city here and use it as a springboard for our expansion. Every approach we take, there will be no turning back. Below the ruins, we need cores to upgrade the generator to full capacity. Fuck the evolvers. I need my cores, and I need them now. Blow that bitch open. Kapow! Sorry, my Winterhome call. Voracity. Ooh. A hunger greater than no other. Extracting cores from the ruins of Winterhome would be dangerous. The gas will build up over time, and toxic fish is now fully exposed. We want to minimize casualties. Frostpunk. As fast as possible. Wait. Rude. What's the point? How do I get the... Okay, that's great. What does it need? Does it need coal? Does it need to be turned on? It's a fuel mix. Okay. $120? Hey, really interested to see the other playthrough as well, the Evolvers one. Take a while, but we need them. We can build a hospital over here to increase disease as well. I really wish we could do this, so I'll be honest, it would be nice, but it doesn't really matter, we don't need it. We've managed to kind of keep everything squashed down properly. So, pause, we do have open space. We didn't finish a place, we just finished that. Send them there. 23 for that. The ocean, I think, was it another 23, 23, 23? I think that's it. I wish there's a way to go further out so I could see everything once. But it doesn't feel like that is going to be an option. So, whatever. Extraction district, maybe? We have to wait to get the people anyway. We can't just send over houses. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of what the prefabs are, right? Imagine it's like Fallout, where like they have those just chunks of wall, kind of. Or rather, everything's the same because it's just the fucking chunks, right? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, they're not even crossbroken. Excellent. Rapid frostbreaking harms workers. Stewart, as frostbreaking teams nearest the chasm of Winterholm, it was as if we approached the maw of hell itself. The ground splintered and noxious fumes pushed through the cracks to strangle those even in open air. Scores of our people suffered today. They won't survive its second attempt. I wonder if we cancel. And we don't need them. me send somebody else out here into the post. Those fucking faith keepers, always banging the stewards' ear to their psychotic ideas, driving our city into the ground. And now with Winterhome, they're putting us all in danger with their madness. This can't continue. Someone's going to have to do something. We've tried talk. It's time for actions. Wow, who could have seen that coming? A blind man. A blind man could have seen it.
In Winterhome are unfounded. Please do not propagate them.
Stewart!
Sabotage in the Winterhome. Stewards and colonists, swayed by the evolvers among them, have begun sabotaging our efforts. Tamper with buildings and heavy machinery. We could build watchtowers to maintain order, but some of the Faithkeepers whisper for a more extreme solution. Those we install public executions. In their mind, it would both aid our effort, but also instead give the option, working is the better choice. Working is the better choice. It's a good question. Let's research. Wish you could tell it to not burn any oil. I don't need to burn. I just want you to burn. Death to Fate Keepers. Conflict is brewing. Steward, we discovered ransack's provisions, and they forever tainted a place that could have been our new home, carved into warehouse walls, followed by death to Faith Keepers. 3 of our workers did not report into the shifts. They have known to be evolved members, instigating brawls and vocal in their hatred for our efforts in Winterhome. Their fate is left to the frost now. We have to our eyes peeled for violent radicals. I don't know what it's informing me of here. It's like, it's clearly trying to inform me of something. Maybe it's trying to inform me of the law that can't objects doesn't exist. I wish I could just, like, I wish I could turn off the fucking fuel mix. I want you just to fucking burn. Oh, I don't need to burn the fucking fuel. You're screwing me. Jesse Hyde, 30 colonists, cursing the Faith Keepers. They sit on their throne made of our blood, built off our backs. They drink ice wine and smoke cigars and laugh over appetizers. And what do? We work, we toil, we break ourselves in the muck and mire for a dream we don't share. May they choke on their food. May they drown in their wine. May they burn together with their pathetic ideals. And may I be there to see it.
Seniors, remember, our
Are you listening?
Steward! Steward!
How do I reduce tension? How do I reduce it? That's a lot of fucking tension. Frozen Grove. Found trees, materials, sure. Problem is, like, I'd have to build all the way out to fucking middle of bumfuck nowhere. Explorer's Grave. Pile of stones break the horizon. The cairn is both a grave and a cache. We firmly believe the core within was left for whoever finds themselves in need and not for the explorer's journey in the afterlife. Some of the scouts free to serve in the stones always point out that we can take the core and reassemble the cairn afterwards. Just take it, it's mine. It's fucking mine, mate. The Woodsman, shipwrecked camp. Sounds of sawmills we heard miles before reaching the small commune of old escaped convicts. Each worker was paid equally, regardless of seniority, and they each wear the same uniforms, even when not on shift. Seems they were once organizers for the shipwrecked camp, but many thought they were corrupt, and new gangs forced them out of town. Factory's machinery has all been taken away, but thousands of uniforms lie in the warehouse, neatly sorted in the rows according to size. The delivery schedule shows the clothes are being sent to the shipwreck camp. Last deliveries are marked as refused. Uniforms are simple but made of quality yarn. In case too many clothes are better than not enough. Do I have anything that can reduce tension? I think the red is all the tension. It's meant to signify tension. Prior to automatons handling the most dangerous labor, the workers went to much safer. Possible to mine the cores without risk of death. Works up there, but I don't think I can. Toxic gas rises. Steward, the workers in Winterhome won't stop coughing. With scheduled breaks, we cycle shifts. We haul them out from the depths by the cartload. They still gasp in the clean air. There's nowhere to escape it. It's safe, but nowhere to get relief. The toxic rock clings to their lungs. If we want to spare them, we'll have to pull them out soon. People are afraid. You'd think we fucking could just develop some kind of, I don't know, fucking filter? Like, you know.
The eyes have it.
Filling on already.
Steward.
Embracing tradition, city zeitgeist. Steward, you have been leading us to a steady path toward tradition. Maybe the time has come to embrace it and bring forth a harmonious society where everyone knows their place. We're already accepted. Accepted set in motion. The great chain. I don't know if it keeps resetting my thing. I don't want to keep resetting it. I am lost. This map is turned slightly to the side. There's that. I think that would lead somewhere. It seems such a weird lump. Probably not, but because I think this is the last act. Jim, there was no other way to do this. I mean, everybody in this fucking game is extremely reactionary. We managed to enforce peace movement for now. Sabotage will cease. This should no longer demand. This should no longer be demanded. Damage by saboteurs. Ah. You just don't break it down, or else we'll do it again. Makes sense. Execution. The position and knot of the knot matters. Before I read that in a pamphlet they gave me. Put the knot under the chin. Chances are better that you snap the spine. Unless you get minutes of kicking. Doesn't sound long, but it is. When it's your fault, it is. I didn't choose this job. I don't choose who goes to the gallows, but I can choose where to place that. Everything would have the fucking attention to this stupid little hole. I thought the terrain was no longer an issue because we. Problem is, right, this stupid fucking generator burns both. So I can't fix the issue, because every time I send oil over here, it just freaks out. Fucking pull up to about to deplete. Yeah, sure, okay. Where am I? Where's this map? Tradition embraced. You embrace tradition as one of your cornerstones. All reason, laws, and buildings are now incompatible with your city. Oh, fuck. Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
A criminal execution will soon be held. Attendance will be limited for safety
Steward!
Clear up, Steward.
Black. Oh, man. They're working on the railroad. Fragrant find. Atop a glacier, we found sealed crates marked with the stamp of the Imperial Exploration Company. Each was tied to some sort of sail, long worn out in the subsequent winds. Scouts' commanders think it's possible the crates were once dropped from airships. Tingling with anticipation, scouts opened to find towels and toiletries. Fragrances from a dead world they never had smelt before. As silly as it sounds, this might go some way to improving the lives in New London, or be broken down and produce other goods. Wait, right now. Once believed lost, the harsh grip of the frost, miraculous return of seals. It's valuable, believe she could let the colony grow until seals would begin to come on. This conversation was, you know what? Fuck him. Let him live. I don't care. I don't food. Fucking let him go. Who cares? $2,000 more people? Sounds like 2,000 more people live in fucking winter. Don't need that. I don't need it. The thing is, I don't fucking need it. I need the people working in the extraction districts. It'd be really smart if we just built the things here and just kind of, you know, had the machines run themselves in this area. Sounds like the last one was done. We also have some things here. Audrey Bennett, caretaker, closing her window to block out the city broadcast. Tradition, my arse! We're supposed to live in this by this load of bollocks now over my dead body. The Faith Keepers may pull the strings of that gormless steward, but if they think we'll go down without a fight, they got another thing coming. Saw City! We may have lost one battle, but we won't lose the war. Speaking of losing the war. Stalker arrested while risk involved. Steward, guards have apprehended a member of the evolvers near the council hall. Caught him loitering with no good reason to be there. Said one of those guards. We found a notebook among timetables of Faithkeeper's delegates coming and going. You please explain the purpose of these notes. On the last page, we have found the following scribble. The dream of expansion was to be lost in Winterhill must be avenged. The old empire, possible settlement. Looks good, please. Fast here. More goods is more good. Take the thing right here. I wonder where that seed vault is. So I remember in the first game, there was a, there was a seed vault that, you are building up like a science city. I wonder what that city is. Or was that Winter? That was Winter, I think. I wish I could fucking rush this shit, dude. We are so close yet so far away, and I'm worried that we're not gonna make it. To be fair, at a .9, it's not entirely insanely far off, especially if we happen to get more of these. To be fair, it only increases severe. It's just impossible. So I should check because I think IEC storage shed. Steel shed sits by a small crevasse. Its doors rusted shut. The letters IEC embossed across its roof. Our scouts managed to cut their way and found a store of cores. Yes. More cores. I mean, it'll speed up the week essentially. Is that the last place to search for? Nope, there's one over here. Go over there. Let's go over here. Didn't see much actually. However, I don't need food and prefabs. I'd rather have the brand chance since it's over there. Sacrifice James? What a fucking name. I don't want to work with Sacrifice fucking James, dude. Sounds like I'll be sacrificed to James. Okay, we need to start saving more money. We aren't gonna make it before it goes severe. Maybe with the extra 2 that we get from that storage, but even then I don't think it's gonna arrive before. I don't... 10 weeks now. The tension is basically gone. We'll leave research empty for now. I wonder if the geothermal plants was the thing, but ultimately it was steam. And that by covering up the holes, we were able to let it kind of come out in a healthy amount. I do wish I could force the fucking generator. This is so annoying. Why can't I force the fuel mods? I want you to use coal, not fucking, you know, not oil. I need the oil for this. I don't need the oil for this. You tell me about it. I've already researched that. I needed the money for right now. It's really hard to see as well, that the fact they have a thing hidden there.
Stuart.
Walk of Shame, we're linked to the chain. Stuart, righteous citizens gather in the streets to witness nonconformists and deviants atone before they are properly reintegrated into society. People clap and jeer at the misfits. It's good fun at first, but before long, a few agitated spectators start hurling waste at them. More and more joining the crowd the marches provocatively. They come to blows since we take action, which we do. Just do that for now. That. I don't know why it's doing that. I think it's just trying to fulfill the entire demand, which isn't needed. Oh, it did transfer the oil though, weirdly. The goods transfer is instantaneous and a little bit bullshit. The materials transfer is over time and less bullshit. I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna complain. I don't want to fucking have to sit there and slowly hand deliver each and every fucking log. Why is Breathing's chain affecting here? Just everybody mandatory ships. The faster you get this done, the faster we get to leave. Less than 7 weeks. All we can do is wait. Jesus. Okay. There's no point to make them work in other places, though. There is another one there. We'll make it. We'll make it before it becomes severe. Maybe it'll like fucking well, we're gonna get after it becomes severe. Only barely. So we're technically done already, because those 2 cores will be more than enough to push us over. It's fine. And we can build it. We can build it. Rana Sager's 31 penitent. Remembering her relinquishing pledge. I was lost. I was greedy. I was wanton. Trying to elevate myself above my station, retracting myself from my duty, disparaging our heritage in the foolish pursuit of new horizons. The city brought me back into its fold. I was lost, but now I am found. I am part of the great chain. Be honest. I shouldn't say everybody. Just gonna start the oil extraction stuff. Yeah, see, no. It's fine. It's fine. We're fucking out of here, dude. I like how technically it unqualifies that. Imagine if you just fucking spent them all. We were able to abandon the city before the catastrophic toxicity comes, and we'll have lost some lives, but it'll be for the best. The future just within reach. Well done, Steward. We're nearly there. You've shown it's possible to defeat the Frost. That this new ice age is simply an obstacle on our way back to warmth. The future is within our reach. But our path at this point is to divide our people. Show a booze in New London. Chart your course with care. Get yourself together. We must do it. We must. The crop is diseased. You burn the plants. If a scout has frostbite, you cut off the limb. If a faction no longer serves the people, feed them to Winterhome for a delusional cause. Rips their future from their hands. What do we do? Exactly. We get rid of the people who destroyed our future. Game? Game, please? These guys are gonna get stabbed from behind, I can feel it. Oh! At least they did in the front. No response to the other 2 guys just sitting there. Chapter 5, A Dream of Utopia. Steward, one of the Evolvers, has stabbed a speaker of Faithkeepers to death. The exact moment, bands of Evolvers storm several districts in the city. New London is on the brink of chaos. Faithkeepers are furious and terrified. These terrorists have no place in New London. They must either leave or cease to be Evolvers. They get ready to fight back. Eventually, Evolvers will punish this crime and then unify New London under the ideals of Faithkeepers. You could try to stop the madness and seek reconciliation. You would, however, have to ensure concessions from both sides. This is not the only way, though. Many in the city would rally behind you. You could retake the captain's lost authority, separate the bickering factions, and enforce order. Chosen to banish. There's no way we're getting. In the siege, you need to relocate all its members to a new colony. If you invest in its construction, they will leave out. You will have to rely on your own guards to support them. Choice is binding. If you confirm, you must succeed, or your rule will end. This is our path. The Walkers will be banished from New London, for this is not to be a death sentence by other means. They need a new home. The boarded generator site at Windward Moor contains the resources needed for a colony. The Mule site's deposits are buried deep in its freezing wind severe. Some efforts we can make it habitable with the evolvers may emigrate voluntarily. Otherwise, we'll need to force them out. Saved lives. That was colony. We're getting you your damn city. Leave us alone.
Steward.
Child shot. Jesus Christ, we still have guns? I'm more surprised because this is England, you know, than less than that the guns exist. Steward, a child was shot during a roundup. I mean, it makes sense. Fucking, you know, just that it's funny that there's guns in this universe and that they still fire, to be honest, with how cold it is. I don't actually know. I don't know what the lower end of temperature of a gun would be. A child was shot during a roundup of militant troublemakers. The boy rushed out of his home to hug his captured father goodbye. When I noticed the sudden, quick movement near me and the detainee, it was dark. My survival instincts kicked in, said the guard. Guards expect violent roundups during their peak with their weapons ready. Squad leaders estimate trouble. Double the manpower would be needed before cautious approach required. It's fine. We dispatched construction crews to start setting up Windward Moor. 1,500 non-belligerent evolvers have left to join them. We proved that Windward Moor can be self-sustainable. Moor will emigrate voluntarily. We can, however, transfer control of the colony at any moment. If there are still any evolvers in the city, we can deport them. Still building. I'm genuinely really interested in doing like a run with this. Maybe we'll just do a second one after. Maybe we'll do one in our free time. The site is guarded by silhouettes who turn out to be nomadic people of the area. Clanking and grinding sounds echo over the ice. In the distance we can see the entrance to the ice caves. Some nights we also hear violent shouting. Nothing more terrifying than those that pass in eerie silence. Nomad guards signal that we should not approach. We can only listen and wonder. Nomads invited scouts in their homes. They didn't say much, but from what the scouts saw, the caves were placed for different bands to trade food and supplies. The efficiency in which the nomads used oil for lighting and heating was particularly impressive. As a gift, the elders offered a sketch of their oiled heaters, some of their simplest devices, yet more advanced than anything in our own home. Timber kiln, nomadic possible settlement. Each sawmill kiln used by a group of nomads to produce oil from frozen timber. Our engineers believe we could make the machine much more efficient. We You could get on speaking terms with the nomads. You could share the machine, offering them some of the supply. Otherwise, you could take the machine by force. You can do a little bit of share. Do a little bit of sharing. Share is caring. So any other resources? I think there was one, right? Not this way through Frost teams, though. It's like the whole menu's changed. It's even like not even like blue or gold. In terms of human and Pokemon, in terms of stuff, we don't need the food right. Turn that off. Also don't need this. Let's turn this one off. Actually, that one's open. Turn this one off. This off. Oh, that was a terrible idea. I just want to see what's out there. I think it's the last zone, I think.
Are you listening?
Casualties in fighting, civil war. Stewart, 40 revolvers died in the recent battle. They were overwhelmed as their opponents stormed with fervor and fury in their eyes. They will eventually lead to one side slaughtering the opposite faction. Higher fervor of warring faction means higher casualties. One faction is estimated civil war. I'm cool with that, dude. I mean, the fight will end one way or another. There will be, there will be consequences to your actions. Looks like it's like running out.
Please consult list of known casualties before reporting missing person.
I wonder if there's. Let's go like to here. By an area effects applied to the districts. Nice. So if we just repair this bad boy. So I don't know what the achievement was. Set up 3 colonies. Okay, you guys will get coal. Nothing more, nothing less. Here you go. It's funny because ultimately they won't be able to survive with their own. Okay. Sure, the shelter, food, and heat. I don't know how they would get access to that, but whatever. There is no better place to build it, so too bad, so sad, I guess. Look at them all. Checking the structural integrity. Well, it's better than being stuck in that other shithole. Moving here wasn't our idea. We certainly didn't ask for it. We're in the middle of nowhere. It's freezing. None of the doors seem to fully close. But we're free here. This will come.
To the evolvers, bound for windward more. We can build a house, but you must make it your home.
I don't really want to force them out. I mean, you know, at the very least, we're just kicking them out already. Might as well just give them next time. Could have just abandoned the cause. I mean, honestly, understandable. Steward, many faithkeepers wonder why we are devoting precious resources to establishing a home for the Evolvers. It's their home. Let them build it themselves, said the spokesperson. The guards can take care of any who turn up their nose. Our guards agree that they could easily round up any Evolvers who refuse to leave if we transfer control of the colony and live in the current state. Shall we? Look, I can do it at any point. Surely. And we're only doing it this way to keep them from pissing us, coming back. Come on. Third time's a charm. There we go.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Stop.
Steward, hear us.
Evolvers take hostages. Fighting spreads. Food Evolvers storm the new districts, full of Faithkeepers' neighborhoods. Set buildings on fire and forced them out before ruthlessly beating them. The Faithkeepers had to retreat, leaving many of their own behind. The Faithkeepers are begging you to help them free the captives. They're not fighters. Some children are elderly. We demand his friend himself captive. Wrong with London. What's wrong with the one? I mean, they do the big fill stuff. I mean, I think that would be more for playthrough. At least not here. Now, I think it's letting us run this because it's, you know, makeshift mines. An Uber nomads have dug a coal mine in the site, using it to fuel crude house. However, their design is flawed and they haven't yet been able to grow any crops. Quick exchange with them and their scouts suggest they give us the site if we provide them enough food to travel elsewhere. From the guards shove away. Yeah, fuck it. Dried oil well. A rusted derrick breaks the white horizon. Below, the oil well lies empty. Scouts found scrap metal and a large hangar nearby. One of the bluebirds demonstrating how to convert Dreadnought's coal engine to use oil. Underneath the patina of ice and rust, their scouts found the surface of the oil derrick is almost completely scored with psalms and prayers. And that was the last thing, I think. Ironically, because, like, you know, we already had the oil thing. I think because there was also another option for finding another resource like that prior. Send this, take the goods back to London. Not much cool we have. It's fine for now. I guess you could settle these places if you did the other way. So. Speed it up. I'd like to be done with this tonight, actually. I do want to play the new Zelda game that I bought, and then, you know. Never stop to fighting. Put an end to all pinched battles in your city. Expect a respite from violence for several weeks, but as long as militancy exists and no permanent solution to the conflict has been found, fighting will break out again sooner or later. Civil wars will start again if it takes too long to resolve the entire conflict. Nope, it seems for some reason the overlay is overlaying itself incorrectly. Looks like it being harangued. I'm guessing she's gonna up. What the fuck is this problem? It didn't even fucking turn it on. The entire generator was just turned off. Windmore War currently meets David Glover's needs, but only with only a little help from New London. Which revolvers will immigrate these voluntarily as we have proven the colony can fend for itself with no external aid. Conditions good in Woodwood Moor for now. Stuart, you have proven Winwood Moor can provide for the needs of a moderate-sized community. Seeing this, roughly half the evolvers are already departed to make their new home there. Those remaining bulk. They fear Winwood Moor will lack the ability to fend off the cold long term. Don't leave that. Fuck off. You didn't want to fend off the cold. You want to live in it. You guys are walking around naked. Ooh. What the fuck is that? I don't want to do that. Damn it. I need one. Maybe you're just building a giant fucking wall for them. Critical needs in Windward Moor for the Evolvers. All the faction members who remain, save those who have been detained, departed for their new home. I can release them if they like. Look at that. Oh, look at that. That's cool. They built big old sails to keep them the wind out. Finish a new home. I mean, it was worded like this. It says or do that, and like I don't want to fail by doing that exclusively. I could put a hard save down. Like, we did everything. I'm gonna put a save down. I just don't want to fail. Don't fail me. It's okay. Because, like, we did everything. Everybody but the guys who were detained. Actually, are they wandering over? Is that it? Let's see. Because I want to finish this the right way. And I think this is kind of it. No, they're not wandering over. But all his madness is over. Last task you do decide the fate of those you have detained.
All sightings of large groupings of hostile forces must be reported to the nearest guard.
With the Flight Fate community action. What's that? Oh.
Stuart.
Stewart praised 368 faction militants, all of them found guilty of putting crime. There you go. Bye. Unit achieved. The enemy is in our midst has been eradicated. Now we stand now as one, but violent troublemakers to tear out. Without violent troublemakers to tear out our hard-won unity. Shitty, should I from? Blankets, roofs, heart, and home. We gave them everything they could need and more. We went beyond the bare minimum. We gave them every ingredient for a home when all they needed was a house. Ignore the whispers of cleansing and banishment, Steward. We did right by them. We set them up for success. This was a kindness. And if they fumble it here, our conscience is clean. We have seated and generously aided our adversary. The city did not fall. You sided with the Faith Keepers. You exiled the Walrus. New London cements as a city of faith, and all repent and rejoice. Maybe you wanted everyone to get along. Supported the Faith Keepers in the vision of the future. Maybe you tried your very best. 933 deviants reintegrated into the Great Chain. 21,000 people rendered obsolete by Thomas Hearts. Maybe you think the Faith Keepers are goodwill to better future. It's home salvage the Faith Keepers wanted. Maybe you had to do it, or the city would fall. 17 bystanders dead in Civil War. 4 districts damaged. Not a lot, really. 3,940 ballers left for the colony. 186 supported by force. 40 died fighting. Conditions of the colony acceptable. Their new home survives for years. But I knew it was coming. You can't not punctuate a sentence like that. Fucking Robo Boy. Lily May, 14, child savant, left for the colony with her mother. Feels shame. Faithkeeper's prayer still warms her heart. Will voluntarily apply to a thought correction program. Okay. And? Are we truly freer when apart? Are you certain? Stewart? It's me! I didn't become the captain, so... Nice. Alright. Thank you everybody for watching. This was Frostpunk 2. Maybe we'll do more in the future. We could also do the Endless mode instead of another story, because I would like to see what the Evolvers have to prove. But I think the Endless mode probably would be something similar. I don't know. Either way, thank you all for watching. I will be back next time. Tomorrow is going to be more Dragon Age if I'm available. Maybe. I might do Zelda instead, because I know that Lyra won't be able to watch tomorrow anyway. We'll see. Either way, thank you all for watching. I will be back next time. See you then. Goodbye.